Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? I want to take a moment to just share with you another nugget that talks about don't just survive, don't just struggle to survive, but thrive. Guys, I want to tell you that it's not God's plan for you to struggle through day after day after day, but He wants you to thrive and become the best version of yourself and to hit all the levels of blessings and purpose fulfillment He has in store for you. But you have to get the understanding that without wisdom or without knowledge, you will continue to suffer and struggle in destruction. I want to continue talking about David and talk about this little mini-series we're dealing with called It's Just Smoke. Can I suggest this to you? That God always have a plan? Can I tell you that God always have a strategy? Can I tell you that God always have a direction for us to go in? You can remember when David was going to fight Goliath and he went to Saul and told him, and first of all, can you imagine how Saul was looking at David? Well, you don't even fight. You are just a shepherd boy, but you know what? If you want it, I need to get somebody to try to defend us as a nation. But let's say that Saul tried to put all the armor upon him, the heavy shield, the heavy sword, the heavy helmet, the heavy breastplate, only weighed him down. David requested not to have any. What David did, though, was go down by your brook and look for 5 smooth stones. We're not even going to take the time to go into the revelation of each of those stones, but I want to tell you that it was simply a matter of David had a strategy that God gave him. Can I tell you something, guys? It may look like small, insignificant things. Actually, this whole account is about something looking simple, even David looking simple, but God had tremendous plans for him. Can I tell you this? There's a song say I've got backing. You have backing that makes you look like a giant. This is probably the Israelite faced when they went to Canaan. You know what they said? The Canaanites look like giants and they look like grasshoppers. Can I tell you that it means that your perspective needs to change how you see yourself? Greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. What does that mean? You are the giant. So when David went before Goliath, Goliath thought he was the giant. But can I tell you when God is on your side? Can I tell you when God is in you? Can I tell you when God gives you strategy that you are the giant? David went with 5 stones, a sling, a small stature, and a great gigantic God. Can I tell you that the smoke here looked like he was just alone? That even Goliath laughed and wondered, what's the little boy? Am I a dog? But little did he know, what looked like a little boy in person was a giant in the spirit. Guys, remember Paul tells us in Ephesians 6, we are not wrestling against flesh and blood. So here's a reverse to that. Spirits, you are not wrestling against flesh and blood. You're wrestling against a gigantic spirit that's in me that makes me gigantic. I want you to remember that today. And therefore, whenever you are facing any mountain in your life, yes, the Bible tells us to speak to it and it shall be removed. But when you're facing some insurmountable issues, finances, relationships, when you're feeling you are back against the wall, I need to stand up. I need to resolve this, that it may look small, but in God you are giant. Guys, your strength is weak, is made strong in Him. You that are poor are made rich in Him. You that are struggling are made reinforced. Even Paul went to him and said, Lord, I am weak. He said, it's when you are weak that you are made strong. Guys, it's just smoke. You may look unassuming, but with the strategy, the backing, the call, and the promise of God, you are the giant in the equation. I bless you today, and I pray that even this day you will be able to experience God's miraculous, empowering, gigantic, fulfilling, and you will thrive and not struggle to survive. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow.